A group of Texas House Republicans is pressuring the State Fair of Texas to reverse its new policy on guns. Last week, the fair announced that licensed gun owners will not be able to conceal carry. Good evening. I'm Clarice Tinsley. Policy change follows a shooting last year involving a man who was not licensed and managed to get a gun past security. Fox 4 Stephen Dial live at Fair Park. Stephen.
About 70 Texas House Republicans sent a letter to the State Fair of Texas this week urging them to reverse course. The State Fair responded by basically saying that at concerts and athletic events and other state fairs, guns are prohibited. The countdown is on for the start of the 2024 State Fair of Texas. As crews work in the heat to set up booths, fair officials are taking heat from some Republican lawmakers.
We have for a long time allowed responsible gun owners with a LTC, a license to carry, to conceal carry when they come and visit the fairgrounds. We are removing that exception, and you cannot conceal or open carry on the fairgrounds moving forward.
The announcement was made last week at a press conference. This week, about 70 Republican lawmakers signed a letter urging fair officials to reverse course.
We will respond to them directly, as well as, we want to make sure that they know that they're heard. We hear them. However, this is the policy that our board of directors, as a nonprofit organization that we are managed by, feel that this is a measure that we need to take to create a safe environment for everyone who is out here.
Carissa Condoyanis with the fair says that it's something their board has discussed for a while. It comes in the wake of a shooting at last year's fair where 3 people were injured. The suspect, Cameron Turner, was not licensed, and police say he somehow got the gun past security, despite a new metal detection process.
The overwhelming majority of mass shootings happen in places where guns are banned. So this is a bad decision, and I hope they reconsider it.
North Texas Republican Representative Brian Harrison is one of the lawmakers who signed the letter.
License to carry holders weren't banned last year, and 3 people were shot. What will be your response to that?
Yeah, and that's tragic, and it's really unfortunate. But here's the reality. If we're trying to increase safety, banning firearms, stopping Texans from exercising the Second Amendment is not the correct way to do this, and the data bears this out.
The fair emphasizes that more than 200 armed police security officers patrol the annual event. But Harrison and other Republicans say if the policy is not changed, they will consider legislation in January to, in their words, protect Second Amendment rights on lands managed by the public. Of note, the State Fair of Texas is a private nonprofit. So while the property is public, the body that operates the fair is not.
I want the State Fair to be successful. I want Texans to be able to go and enjoy it. I want them to be safe doing it. And the way you harm or reduce their expected safety is to stop them from exercising their Second Amendment. The State Fair needs to reconsider this, and I hope they do.
Now, when you come to the gate at the State Fair, it'll look a lot different. They're making different switchbacks, and the process to get in will be a lot different, aside from the new detectors from last year. Also, they have a new bag policy. It's not a clear bag policy, but it's about the size, and clear bags are recommended, but not mandatory.
Stephen Dial live at Fair Park. Thanks.